Is it really possible for a donkey to lead deer? Hello and welcome to our channel. A very interesting fact reported on June 21st raises an intriguing question. How is it possible for a donkey to coexist with deer? The information comes from American networks CNN, CBS News, and ABC News. This news was about a donkey that disappeared 5 years ago and became a member of a deer group. Its former owner, Terry Drury, told CBS News that she was very happy to see Diesel living with the group. When he disappeared, Drury and her family searched for the donkey for days but couldn't find him, and they wondered if the animal might have been killed by a local predator. The animal was found by a hunter. Triathlete and hunter Max Fennell recorded the animals after being impressed that the deer had adopted the donkey, but he didn't know Diesel's story. According to the former owners, the animal is a few kilometers from the area where it disappeared and there are no wild donkeys in the area. To understand better, let's learn more about these two peculiar animals. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving more videos like this. The American deer, known as the white-tailed deer, Otocoileus virginianus, is a cervid species native to the Americas, particularly common in North and Central America. Below is a comprehensive description of their habits, life, and herd behavior. Physical characteristics. Size and weight. Males, also called bucks, can weigh between 150 to 300 pounds, 68 to 136 kilograms, while females, known as does, weigh between 90 to 200 pounds, 40 to 90 kilograms. Length varies from 5 to 6.5 feet, 1.5 to 2 meters. Appearance, their coat is reddish-brown in summer and grayish-brown in winter. The tail is white on the underside, which is a distinguishing feature of the species. Antlers, only males have antlers, which are shed and regrown annually. Habitat. The white-tailed deer inhabits a variety of environments, including forests, open fields, swamps, and agricultural areas. They are adaptable and can be found in suburban and even urban areas. Diet. Herbivorous, they feed on leaves, buds, fruits, nuts, bark, and aquatic plants. In winter, when vegetation is scarce, they consume tree bark and branches. Ruminants, they have a four-chambered stomach that allows efficient digestion of fibrous foods. Social behavior. Herds, deer are social and live in groups. Herds typically consist of adult females and their offspring. Males tend to be solitary or form small groups, especially outside the breeding season. Social hierarchy. Within the groups, older females generally occupy dominant positions. This makes it unusual to see a donkey leading them. Communication, they use visual signals, such as raising the tail, vocal sounds, alarm calls, and chemical signals, pheromones, to communicate. Reproduction. Breeding season, known as the rut, it occurs in late fall. During this time, males compete for females through displays and fights. Gestation and birth. Gestation lasts about 200 days. Females usually give birth to 1 or 2 fawns in the spring. The fawns are protected and nursed by their mothers for several months. Predators and threats. Natural predators, wolves, coyotes, pumas, bears, and in some areas, bobcats are natural predators of deer. Human impact. Hunting is a major threat, though it is regulated in many areas to maintain healthy populations. Additionally, habitat loss due to urbanization is a significant concern. Survival strategies. When threatened, deer use speed. They can run up to 30 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour, and jumping ability to escape. Camouflage and remaining motionless are also defense strategies. Ecological importance. Deer are crucial for ecosystems, aiding in seed dispersal and vegetation control. However, in areas where their populations are not controlled, they can cause significant damage to local flora. Human-deer conflicts. In urban and suburban areas, deer can cause problems such as traffic accidents and damage to gardens and crops. Population control programs and mitigation measures are implemented in various regions to reduce these conflicts. Summary. The white-tailed deer is an adaptable and resilient species with complex social behaviors and an important ecological role. Their herds are social structures that ensure the survival and reproduction of the species, while they face both natural and human-induced challenges. A donkey leading deer is quite uncommon. The American donkey, known as the wild ass or feral donkey, Equus africanus asinus, is a descendant of domesticated donkeys introduced to the Americas by European colonizers. These animals have adapted to the wild and now exist in feral populations in various regions. Below is a detailed description of their habits, life, and herd behavior. Physical characteristics. Size and weight. Wild donkeys vary in size, but generally weigh between 400 to 1,000 pounds, 180 to 450 kilograms, and stand 4 to 5.25 feet, 1.2 to 1.6 meters, tall at the shoulder. Appearance. They have short coats that range from light gray to dark brown. Their ears are long, and their tails end in a tuft of hair. Habitat. Wild donkeys are highly adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including deserts, grasslands, plains, and mountainous areas. They are especially common in the arid and semi-arid regions of the western United States. Diet. Herbivorous, they primarily feed on grasses, herbs, shrubs, and cacti. During periods of food scarcity, they may consume tree bark and other less nutritious vegetation, somewhat similar to deer. Opportunistic foragers, they feed on a wide variety of plants available in their environment. Social behavior. Herds. Wild donkeys live in groups called herds or harems. A typical harem consists of a dominant male, stallion, several females, mares, and their offspring, foals. Hierarchy. The stallion leads the herd and defends his territory and the females from other males. The females also establish hierarchies within the group. Communication. They use vocalizations, such as the characteristic bray of donkeys, body language, and chemical signals for communication. Reproduction. Breeding season. Mating can occur throughout the year but is more common in the spring. During this time, males compete for access to females. Gestation and birth. Gestation lasts about 12 months. Females usually give birth to one foal, which can stand and walk shortly after birth. Predators and threats. Natural predators. In regions where they coexist, pumas and coyotes can prey on foals and, occasionally, adults. Human impact. Human intervention, including population control due to conflicts with livestock and habitat management, is one of the biggest threats. Additionally, habitat loss and competition with native species for resources are significant challenges. Survival strategies. Wild donkeys are known for their resilience and ability to travel long distances in search of water and food. In case of danger, they form defensive circles with the foals in the center and the adults using their hooves to fend off predators. Adaptability. They have an incredible ability to survive in arid environments, obtaining necessary moisture from the vegetation they consume and finding water in places where other animals cannot. Ecological importance. Although considered invasive by some, wild donkeys play a role in seed dispersal and habitat modification, which can benefit other species. However, in areas where their populations are not controlled, they can compete with native fauna for limited resources. Human-donkey conflicts. In some regions, wild donkeys are seen as a threat to agriculture and livestock due to competition for water and grazing land. Management programs, including relocation and population control, are implemented to mitigate these conflicts. Summary. The American wild donkey is a resilient and adaptable animal with a complex social structure and behaviors that ensure its survival in challenging environments. Their herds are social units that provide protection and facilitate reproduction, facing both natural predators and challenges resulting from human interaction. However, this was not the case with Terry Drury's donkey, as it calmly adapted to an unusual situation before this different kind of escape. Locals believe that the donkey might have killed the lion to defend the deer he was traveling with. Athlete Max Fennell recorded footage of the donkey along with the deer. He believes the donkey was the leader, as the deer followed Diesel's movements. The images of the donkey among the deer were recorded by Fennell and shared on his social media profile. Completely different creatures, but they learned to get along and be each other's family. Catching him would be nearly impossible. He is truly a wild donkey now and living the life of his dreams. He's out there doing what he was meant to do, and it's comforting to know he's okay, said Terry to CBS News. This shows us how coexistence between different species is, and always will be, possible. Living in peace is what we need. Leave a like on our channel and share your opinion in the comments about this somewhat unusual coexistence. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.